Yeah. We cooling in the motherfucking dojo. Oh, shit. Lighter. Hey. We got DJ Tron in this bitch. What up? Where you at, Tron? Dojo. Ah, Trying in the dojo. Trying in the dojo. Hey, we in the dojo. Coolest motherfucking podcast in Shreveport. Cooling in the motherfucking dojo. You can't come in if you ain't got no gas. Cigarette buzz, wood tips, leave them at the door. And the Reggie.
DJ Tron, where you been?
What's happening with you, baby? It's your boy DJ Tron, and we cooling in the dojo. I got my player partner Frank J in the building, man. How you feeling today?
Man, I'm feeling good, man. How y'all doing today, man?
Yeah, I'm glad, man. You know me. I'm chilling. I can't complain on it. You know what I mean? Another day, another dollar. You know, as they say. I'm just glad. You see it? You feel me? You feel me, man? I'm just trying to be. I'm glad I'm above ground, man. You know what I mean? But man, this is your second time coming to the dojo. You see what I'm saying? I tell my people I always come back and kick it. You know what I mean? But I've been watching you, bro. You know what I mean? You my partner, you see what I'm saying? I don't try to boost up your head and nothing like that. I be trying to criticize you, get like, hey, nigga, you know, you need to do all this, you know, hopefully you don't kick me in my head or fuck up my head, you know what I'm saying? And he do come out, if y'all be seeing the fade, y'all be crisping, this is the man that go fade right here, man, you see what I'm saying? Frank J. But, my boy, I realize I see you work, you see what I'm saying?
I appreciate it.
Like real shit. As much as me and you talk about this and that and try to move forward with all the things, dog, like, you been doing your thing. Don't let nobody tell you ain't. You see what I'm saying?
For sure.
On some shit. But let's get to it, man. You know what I mean? Last time you was with LaFool was out, dog.
Venezuela, man.
Oh, hey, man. We got you coming up too, man. But my boy, let's talk about you, man. Let's start from the beginning. You see what I'm saying? Who is Frank J?
Man, by now they should know who Frank J is, man. I've been speaking for a minute, man.
Come on, man.
If they ain't caught on, then they don't really know who Frank J is. Frank J is a positive person that's trying to make a change in Shreveport right now.
Come on now.
Trying to make a change, man. We got to try to stop all this violence, man, so we can get some good parties and stuff going on out here, man.
Type shit.
Because if the violence keep going, it ain't going to be no partying, man.
When bodies drop, ain't no money being made.
When bodies drop, ain't no money being made.
Ain't no money being made, man.
We're not going to drop somebody, do it in silence. Get the right person. Don't just be out here just violent.
Speak to him.
Man, I be trying, man. I be trying.
Come on, man. Hey, man. Hey, we gonna get into it though. You see what I'm saying? Last time you came, you see what I'm saying? Like you and Fool and y'all was doing y'all thing. You see what I'm saying? Y'all was like I called y'all like the Shreveport Migos on, cause y'all was really chopping up some shit. You see what I'm saying? Oh, hey, y'all. I'm just letting you know. You know what I mean? But I understand y'all wasn't necessarily a full group. Y'all was just you partners. You gonna see each other grow. Basically like Dolph and Key Glock. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Like they still do their thing, but now I've been seeing you, pushing and handling your business as an artist on yourself. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Especially this song you can bust out with, with the baby and these videos. You been dropping these videos. Come on, and you be had the clothes and shit like that. You see? Come on,
tag like this.
Come on.
Club,
hey,
shoulder,
hey,
bag
hey,
like this.
Hey,
Clothing line popping, music popping,
hey,
like this.
yeah,
nigga like this. Yeah, nigga like this.
Come on. Yeah, type shit. You
Yeah,
see
man,
what
go check that song out.
Man, where they can go hear that right now?
Man, you can go on anything. YouTube is on all platforms.
All platforms?
YouTube, you can go on iTunes, you can go on
Spotify.
You can go on whatever. Thriller, Instagram is on every site.
Yeah.
Go get it, go look at it, buy it, whatever you want to do. Just support Frank J, man. Support Frank J.
Man, was that your first name, Frank J? When you started rapping?
Yeah.
That was it.
That was the first name I created when I actually really started rapping. Yeah.
How did you?
But I used to rap when I was younger though, but people used to laugh at me and play with me like, that nigga can't rap. But shit, as you got older, I just got better.
And
Just
kept
kept going.
going.
Yeah. Got better and shit, I named myself Frank J. Shit, you gotta think about it. My name Frank James Tidwell. So I took Frank J. Frank out of James, J-A-E. It really means truly rich.
I was gonna get into that. I didn't think the people.
That's what it means, truly rich. I have an album coming, probably not now. I'm gonna drop the album later, Truly Rich.
Okay.
I got another album coming before.
Okay. All right.
So just give me a little more time to work on that.
All right. Shit, man. All right, come on now. All right. Frank J. Who was Frank J. when we first had the interview? The Frank J. now.
Oh, it's a different Frank J.
Talk to me. Who is this person? Who is this new Frank J?
Man, this new Frank J is coming with different styles. You know what I mean? I want to go to love songs. I want to keep club songs. I want hype songs. I just want to try to, get everywhere. Like I'm trying to hit everything. It don't matter what it is. I just need some new songs. Like that's the new Frank J. The old Frank J was just stuck at this hood stuff and this and that. I ain't on that. I'm trying to grow and trying to do different shit. So that's the new Frank J.
Okay. What made you start wanting to grow and start tapping into different type of sounds and things?
I mean, like, I ain't want to just be stuck in no one little area. You know what I'm saying? I want to be in more than one category where I have more than just one person looking at me and for one certain style. You know what I'm saying? I want to be able to do everything. When you come to me, I want you to be able to be like, dang, I can get him for this. I can use him for this. I can use him for this. So if I basically just space myself out and go everywhere, you know what I'm saying? More opportunities.
Right. I see. So it sounds like you became more strategic in your business and how you carry how you do marketing and carrying yourself.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? Well, what were some things you had to change up? You know what I mean, to get to where you going now?
I mean, like, okay, like, if you could look at some of my songs, back in my old songs, I was cursing a lot. Now I'm trying, like, to not curse more, try to make songs without cuss words, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then, like, I used to be having more guns in my videos. Now I don't have more guns in my videos. It's like I'm just trying to grow as an artist in other ways, some people ain't doing, more people got guns in their videos when they dropping videos. So I'm trying not to do what everybody else doing, do the opposite. Make a little change.
Make a little. Now, would you call this going more pop, or would you say you just trying to elevate your own sound?
I'm trying both. I'm trying to elevate my own sound, and I can go to that too. I just gotta find the right beats, the right person, the right timing. It can happen.
Man, who was it? Somebody that made you open your eyes to these certain things, or was it a moment that happened that to you that was just like, you know what, I got to stop this. I got to change how this be.
Yeah, it's like the way of music. You know how like the way of music going is like pretty much everybody kind of doing pretty much the same thing. Like everybody out here like killer music or either what I'm saying, gangster music or hype music. I just want to try to switch it up a little bit because there ain't too many people that's not cussing in songs. So you have people that is cussing in songs, you have people that not cussing in songs. But it's more of people cussing than it is people not cussing. So it's just like trying to change it up and grow. Put more category into my songs too. That's all.
Okay, so I asked that because you have people like Kendrick Lamar that's willing to steady push the line. You know what I mean? Every project he has dropped has been like something different. You know what I mean? A different sound, a different type of beat to it, a different type of flow, a different story of his life. You see what I'm saying? Like, and I see you becoming more I call it lifestyle rap. You see what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
I see it, and it's elevating your art to a way different type of thing. Like my hood. You see what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Where did that come from, bro?
Man, it just came from like the music industry now, and you know what I'm saying, and being in my hood, you know what I'm saying, and I also came from Scarface. Have you ever heard, Scarface is my hood? Well, what it's called? It's not called my hood. It's called
I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about.
Well, I got the beat from that, from Scarface. So I used it, and I just wanted to talk about what go on in my hood. And everything I'm talking about is the true facts of what go on in my hood. Okay. So that's where I get that from.
How did your people look at it? What they feel?
I mean, they liked it.
So?
Yeah, they liked it. There's a lot of people say, a lot of comments. You can go look at the bottom. There's a lot of comments under it, just letting you know, like, ooh, I like the style. I like how you came with it. You know what I'm saying? And it's a legend song, so you gotta come hard when it's a legend song.
True.
I came hard. I just, like I said,
you can't come half stepping on.
Nah, you can't come half stepping on that motherfucker.
Yeah.
I was riding that. Yeah, I was riding that beat. For sure.
So how have you been sharpening your pen, man? Like, or is it? Well, what is your routine to sharpening your pen? Some people go to rap battles and stuff like that, or I used to like to do the comedian simile of, Kevin Hart and Dave Chappelle. They'll go to like little small venues and try their new material on things. You know what I mean? To sharpen their. How do you?
I've been to a couple things like that, like rap battles. You know, I had this guy named Tommy Snow. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to him.
Death Wish. Shout out to my boy Tommy Snow.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? He invited me into a couple, and I came to a couple of them. You know, so I get a little inspiration from what they rap from. You know what I'm saying? It's a different style. It's a different type of. You know what I'm saying? It's a different type of way you rap. You know, so I did things to inspire me to write more music. Inspire me to do other things. I go out of town or something, get a little, come back. I be want to write more then. You know what I'm saying?
Let's talk about that. Let's talk about it, because you have been touching outside of Shreveport. You see what I'm saying? How is it different than in the city? And I know different. When I say that, that's like I always like, yeah, nigga, duh. But a lot of people say when we go to different areas, especially being like a rural or urban area and stuff like that, black area, we all kind of still the same. You kind of like, oh yeah, it's every hood and da. But the culture, when you go into the music scene and what they're listening for, has that changed how you do your thing, or how you record, or how you do your music, or what the sound that you're looking for? You get what I'm asking?
Yes, it changes, because when you go to different cities, they want different music. Like, everybody don't want the exact same music. But Louisiana music is like, you can go anywhere with Louisiana music though. Just being honest, like anywhere in the world, just about Louisiana music, they like it. You just have to have a good beat with it.
Real shit.
Yes, real shit. I mean, but like I say, every place you go, like every state you go to, every different city you go to, like it's really the same, but it's really not the same. Like it's like a different way of coming about it. Like just like if I go to New Orleans and in Louisiana, they say baby, and other people say different shit. They use different language. They talk different. They accent different. So the music is not different. They like the way they come and the way they bring on their songs is different. You know what I mean? Like that would make it sound different.
I get that.
Because of their accent. So that's all it is when you go different places.
Which city that you traveled to showed you the most love for your music?
Atlanta.
Talk to me about the experience. Talk to me.
Man, the difference between Atlanta and the difference between being in Louisiana is when you're in Atlanta, it's like everybody gonna support you. Like, so you just bring your music up, they gonna subscribe. You just show it to them, they gonna subscribe. Especially if they're black. They for sure gonna subscribe. Because it's like, I don't know, it's like black power. Like they say, black power is like a new black. It is. It is what it is. Like, Atlanta's the place to be. And I want to go back. That's the place to be.
Real talk.
Yeah, they showed me love when I was out there. I still got people out there.
They fooling with you.
Yeah,
they waiting on you.
Yeah, they waiting on me to come back.
Frank J, when you dropping? That's what they waiting on.
That's what they waiting on.
Yeah, that's why y'all have been hitting with the videos.
Yes, sir. I had to come back to back with a couple of them. I got to stay consistent.
Yeah.
I'm coming with another real soon.
Oh, okay. So tell me about work ethic, man. Because I see that's from the last time you've been on Coolin' the Dojo to now. That's a lot of work. Tell me what have you understood about what it takes to get where you're going now.
Patience. I understood it take patience. I can't just drop my songs fast. You know what I'm saying? I have to really put the work into it. Like, I have to really just take my time and just see if I'm gonna drop this song. Really, do I need to drop this song? Let a couple people listen to it, get feedback before I drop it. You know, that's what I started doing more. At first, I was just dropping songs. Even if I thought it sounded good, I was just dropping. But now that I get feedback from other people, like, what you think about this song? What you think about this song? Even though it don't matter what people think, because it all comes down to how I feel about my song. But anyway, I I just started, you know, getting feedback from other people before I started dropping. So there's some of the more the things I do now than I used to do. Try to get more feedback.
Okay.
Before I drop something.
So it sounds like you the strategies of how you marketing your music has become different.
Yes.
You see what I'm saying? Was it a time? I had a time, okay, when I was DJing at Coco Pellets, right? Not Coco Pellets. I'm sorry. Coco Prime. I was at Coco Prime.
I remember.
And hey, that was last night. Right? Shout out to Coco Prime.
Shout out to DJ Tron, because every time I stepped in Coco Prime, he supported my music.
Hey!
He played it every time.
Drop that bitch. Hey, but they slid it in on their ass.
My mama.
But man, it was a time like if y'all remember, I didn't talk. I was not.
You was not talking to.
Talking.
When I first came to the first interview, you wasn't really talking to.
True. It was. I thought my voice was annoying.
It's not.
You see what I'm saying? And I couldn't sometimes be mumbling over my words. You know what I mean? So I don't. You shy away from things that you feel like your weak points. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
But it was a point, and I want to shout out to Sabrina. Shout out to Sabrina, man, because she came through on me, and she kept it real with me. Shout out to Sabrina. If you see this, Sabrina, shout out to you. She was just like, I said that she had made a post about, man, the music wasn't bad. It was just we needed to get it a little live or whatnot. So I text all night, text while I was, all the posts. I was like, man, what's that, boy? She like, you wasn't hyping us up enough. He said the music was good, we was jamming. It's just you wasn't hyping us up. That's what made it whack. And I appreciate that criticism. Was it a time where a person had to slightly, I won't say slightly humble you, but slightly had to put you on game, even though they didn't even know you? It was a stranger, like, yeah, hey, this is. I see what you're doing. You see what I'm saying? And I'm feeling it. How about you do it this way? How about you say something this time? You know what I mean? How about you say, hey, go real hoe, get down on the floor or some shit. You know what I mean? Get us hype or whatever. Was it a time like that like really in between the last time I saw we talked to now, they like really made a switch for you?
Yeah, and I have a person for that too.
Talk to me.
My coworker, you know what she is saying.
Yeah.
So me and saying, I always have like long talks about my music, and like she old school, so with that being said, she be trying to put me on the old school beats to get me to
boom bap,
to get me to mix them down. And she gonna talk bad about it if it's not what she think is good, like, cause she know I can do better. So with that being said, like saying like one of the people that made me feel shameful about my music, like don't get me wrong, like if it's a song that I think sound good and it don't really sound good to her, she'll like really let me know, like, nah, we ain't doing it. We gonna have to mix that down and do something else to it. You know what I'm saying? Make it sound better. She try to give me input. So that's one person I can shout out to.
Ooh, shout out. Man, so how important is that now more that you've had that type of support and you're growing and you're buzzing and you're getting high? How important is that now to have that support and have that person in your background like that to have on your team? You see what I'm saying?
It's very important. It's very important because you don't need nobody that's gonna just lie to you and tell you, oh yeah, it sounds good. That's because they're supposed to be your friend. You need somebody that's gonna be straight up with you and tell you exactly what's going on. Because you ain't gonna never really know. Like, you need to know before you put it out. Like, is it really what it is? So if you got a person in your corner that just, on your back behind your music, and you need that. So yeah, shout out to saying it again. Like I say.
Type shit.
Shout out to saying it again.
Hey, okay. How do you go about choosing your features? Because you be having some right features that go like it's like complements your fly. Let me say that. You know what I mean? Like that the baby one. You know what I mean? That he went on that motherfucker. He ripped that bit. You see what I'm saying? And then like you came on that motherfucker and it was like you set the tone. It's just like, you know what I mean? How do you go about getting your features? Are you one of the people that like listen to the beat at first, or do you do the background behind the person and then go to their music? You know?
Kind of sort of do the background behind people. Like, I kind of see what type of music they like first. And if I have a song that fits their background, if they're a hype person or they a club person or they are this type of person, whatever type of lyrical, whatever it is, I pick the perfect beat for them that I know is for them. I know they gonna get on it, they gonna murder it. You see what I'm saying? It's like the song. Shout out to my boy Lil Foolin', he with me.
Come on now.
Cool me down. See, you know what I'm saying? I really wanted to jump, when he let me hear the song, I wanted to jump on it because you know why? It fitted me. You know what I mean?
Type shit.
So, but see, shout out to the Foolin' again, he knew that. He knew that it fitted me. So that's why, you know what I'm saying?
That's why I made it.
That's why he made it for me and him.
And to Dapper Dan.
Yeah.
I see. All right, okay. All right.
Oh, more coming.
Talk.
Me and Foolin', more coming. A lot more coming. It's just been a while, but a lot more coming.
Cause y'all bullshit, that's what it is. I ain't wanna say nothing.
Cause we
I
have
ain't
been
wanna say,
bullshit,
man.
bro.
I ain't, but you know.
We have been.
But
But look though, I have been working with Big B.
Okay,
You
Big
know
B
what
on
I'm
the
saying?
home.
Yeah,
Shout out to Big B.
But like he my, you know, he my producer, so he ain't got shot. So with that being said, I ain't really had the time to get in the studio, drop nothing, and do nothing because of
He gotta recover.
he got to recover. So,
Understand
you know what I'm
that.
saying? But he have recovered a little bit, but it just been hard to get to him because he got so much other.
And been piled up while he was
Yeah,
trying to
like,
recover.
yeah.
So he got to take care of everything
Yeah.
that's necessary
Sure,
first.
sure.
I understand. Hey, that's how life goes sometimes. You know what I mean? And let's talk about that. Talk about like having to take time and be about your patience. You see what I'm saying? Like talk about how I know for me, you know what I mean? Especially like right now, I'm not in necessarily a club. Right? I've been doing my own events and things of that matter. And sometimes it hurts because as a DJ. You want to spin, you know what I mean? I want to be in part. I want to do the club, you know what I mean? I want to have this all, but you got to understand what your lane is, how you need to go by it, and being patient when it comes down to your passion and your craft. You know what I mean? Let's talk about how hard that part is in itself. You see what I'm saying? Like how important it is to be patient with your craft. And know when to be patient with it and know when to move. You know what I mean? Can you talk to me a little bit about that for me?
Yeah, man, it's very important because if you're not patient with it, it ain't gonna be right. That's one thing. It's not gonna be right. And with the timing thing, it's like you have to be very consistent. Like you have to know when to drop it, and you got to drop it all at once too sometimes because you need, you know what I'm saying, you got people out there in your audience, they want shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They want to hear you. You know, they want to hear your music. So it's good to try to, you know what I'm saying, be patient and drop it. So, you know, give them that urge like, dang, they ain't dropping music in a little minute, so I need to hear some stuff. So around the time when you haven't dropped music in a little second, you can go ahead and drop some more hot stuff. It's like, you know, it's like timing. Like a timing thing. You have to wait. You can't just sit there and drop, and never have no time for yourself because you got to go think. You got to go try to make more visions. You know what I'm saying? So.
Okay. But it came a time for me, right? I talk about this with a lot of on the podcast sometimes about being patient with your craft and trying to grow with your craft and everything. Sometimes you be like, fuck it.
Yeah. Sometimes you be like, it's still happening. Yeah.
You see what I'm
happening
saying?
for me too.
Like when did it ever come to a time when you was like just this close as this, you said fuck it and you was really like fuck it, I'm about to go do this, but something brought you back?
Man, that happened to me a couple times.
Ooh.
Man, a couple times I be like, fuck it.
What was that one time? Give me one good.
Man, I could say when me and Foolin' had went to Mississippi and we had performed Cool Me Down, whatever, and like the agent, the dude, I think it's QC. Yeah, QC. He had us. He wanted us to come back and go somewhere else with him, but we already had been with him like.
Mr. to a fish.
Yeah, QC Mr. to Official. Okay, like he had wanted us to go to another show with him. And don't get me wrong, we could have went, but like Foolin' had a job, I had a job. It was either go with them and not have no money. I mean, don't get me wrong, we rocked the crowd though. I mean, we rocked the crowd. Like all the other songs, people start leaving out, but when me and him got on that bitch, like everybody was hype. Yeah. So we had it crunk. So with that being said, we was finna go to the next route, but we didn't really have the money or the stuff to really just go the next day, and we had business to take care of and stuff like that. And he went with it to get us on the open end. So after that, nigga was really like, man, fuck. I was like me. I don't know for sure. I was like, fuck this music shit. I'm really getting sick of this shit. I've been doing all this shit, trying to, you know what I'm saying, having these shows, doing shows, and never really get no recognition like a nigga supposed to. You know, so I just got fed up. Like, fuck it. So I stopped dropping for a while when I got back. But But what brought me back was like just missing it. Like I miss it sometimes. Like having my own little before I get to work in the morning. Like say I get to work at 8 o'clock in the morning for my first client to cut their hair. I'll be there an hour before and say, sit there and just listen to a beat. Try to come up with another song. So I missed that part of it because I had my own little timing. You know what I'm saying?
A little therapy.
Yeah, I got my little therapy.
Yeah.
I miss it. You know what I'm saying? So I started back doing music. And I see other people dropping, and I just can't let that happen. You know what I'm saying? I got to keep moving too.
Right.
I got to keep it going. So it's just having the drive to just keep going. I can't stay away from music because I love it. So if you love something, you can't just stay away from it.
Right.
So with that being said, I might be like, fuck it. But still, I love it so much. Guess what? It brought right back to it. So that's all it was.
Okay. So for me, right, after I had that moment, right, my moment was shout out to Broadway, and because of him, I'm still with Social Ghosts and whatnot, right? I had the time when everything went south for me. You know what I mean? We had me and my old lady was broke up. You know what I mean? Like it was just I had moved back with my mom's, all that shit, and like nobody in the DJ on the nightlife world was taking me serious as a DJ. Everybody was like, "We want you to be a bartender." You know what I mean? They pushed me or tried to stay there to keep me a bartender. Got to that point like, man, fuck this shit. You know what I mean? Did all that, but Broadway brought me to his first interview with the Social Ghosts. You see what I'm saying? And came back into it. He's like, nigga, no, you ain't gonna give up on shit. You gonna be my DJ. This you gonna take care of this. And so he opened my mind to, cause I didn't know how to be a DJ for an artist. Right? I'm just thinking some normal DJ going to spin records. So he made me get on my shit to feel like how to be a DJ for an artist, you know, damn near being like a management producer type shit. You see what I'm saying? But it still was a point, and I was kind of like teeter-tottering. You see what I mean? Like I was just like, cause I still felt that grudge against whatever the situation was that I was holding on to. You know what I mean? Was there still a point for you like Broadway had to push me, and like go ahead, like bust out bullshit. Here it is, and this is what it is. I ain't gonna let you give up on it. You know what I mean? Was there a person like that in there between that time that pushed you, or was there a moment that you saw outside of like just seeing people drop and other stuff like that pushed you to take it like fully serious? You know what I mean?
Brandon McDonald, Big B. Again, he pushed me because he moved back when he came back from Atlanta and he came back to Shreveport. That would really push me some more to just want to keep going. That's how I was able to drop because of him. You know, if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have even been dropping like that because he brought that energy. Like, come on, man, let's get in the studio. Let's stay in the studio. Stay in the studio. Stay in it. I was just in the studio with him all the time. We was together all the time. You know what I mean? It just happened. So that's what made it. That push. He gave me that push. Shout out to Big B again, man.
And shout out to him. Put that battery in your back,
man.
You know?
Put it in my back, man. For real.
Kept you
that
moving.
battery for sure. He kept me going, man.
Ooh, shit.
Okay. He's speaking them good words, man.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, he know what he doing.
Yeah, shit.
He know what he doing.
All right. Hey, man, shout out to him. Big B, home.
Boy.
Hey, awesome shit. All right. So, after he putting the battery in your back, right, and he going with it, you see what I'm saying? Like, did you have to reprogram yourself? Because music moves fast. You know what I mean? Entertainment moves fast. Like, so it's a lot of sounds and things that you have to catch up that you had to relearn yourself on. Was it like riding a bike? Was it like once I get on here I might wobble a little bit, but I'm back on. Or did you have to reprogram yourself?
It wasn't too hard.
Okay.
Been doing music for a while, so I just have to really relax and just try something different. You know what I'm saying? Like, sit and just, try it. Like, if I'm listening to a beat that's like slow music, I'm actually trying to get into that mode, like, on the song. So it's like, it wasn't really hard. Like you say, it was just like riding the bike, kind of sort of.
Okay.
Because I've been rapping, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just got up and learned how to switch it up.
Okay. Now, recording and performing, two totally different monsters right there. You know what I mean? in between the time you coming from last time to now, right? How have you sharpened your performance as an artist?
Like performing in front of a crowd.
Yeah, as you from doing your first show to doing now, what have you learned in between?
Energy is everything.
Explain, break it down to me.
It don't matter what song you do. It don't matter if it's a slow song. It don't matter if it's a club song. It don't matter if it's a hype song. You gotta give your energy, because if you don't give your energy, your crowd ain't gonna feel that energy. You know what I mean? Say if I just come to a show and I just be so stiff, I ain't really trying to do nothing. I'm just you ain't gonna like that. You want me to come out there with energy. You're here to have fun. If you see me as an artist not even really just putting no emotion into it, you ain't gonna like the song. So it's the energy. The energy is what changed me. Gotta have energy coming in all the time. And I really like performing more than I like going to the studio.
Real talk?
Yes, I just haven't been able to perform a lot.
What you mean, man? You perform some spots.
I'm just saying it's been a minute. So it's time for a comeback.
You hear my boy? That mean y'all need to book my boy to motherfucking perform. And we ain't paying for shit. We getting paid, nigga.
Yeah.
We getting paid.
Fucking right.
And DJ Tron said that.
Fucking right.
DJ, yeah, we just gonna put that in the let God handle that. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, he will.
Lonesome? Yeah, but we ain't. I'm about to curse. But dog. But I asked that because, man, when you put the battery in my back and I was just like, oh, I'm going with it. I got to be cool, man. He started putting me on to like biker parties. You see what I'm saying? And you know, if y'all know, like I know, man, biker parties go all fucking night.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And like you got to be, and they will listen to the same song 3 to 4 to 5 different times. You know what I mean?
Right.
And I'm the type of person that I don't like to play the song more than twice. You know what I mean?
And be playing it over and over.
You're right, you know. So I had to have the stamina to keep up with what was going on. You know what I mean? And have my own way of DJing to make myself separate from everybody. You know what I mean? So doing that, I would DJ the whole thing, and it would be like 6 hours, 7 hours, and at that point I'm tired, I'm drenched. You know what I mean? I got all this. I used to go home and pass out, but by the time I got into my first nightclub as a DJ, you know what I mean, I had the stamina enough to keep going. I I could last 4 hours, 5 hours, compared to somebody that was just going up there for 2. You know what I mean? Did you see a difference once you came back and once you started performing, other than having like necessarily energy to put in it, but it's like having to have being fit, you know what I mean, to keep going up there, you know what I mean, do what you gotta do, handle it, because nigga, when you smoking and you're drinking and you gotta go out there and dance, and then it's like I said, I'm behind the booth, I'm dancing, I'm doing all this 4-5 hours, you know what I mean. By the time I'm headache, I'm doing all this. What did you have to learn about taking care of your body and performing and things of that matter as this time went on?
Yeah, as that time went on, like when I first started performing, man, I used to get like kind of drunk a little bit. Not drunk, but kind of tipsy before I perform, like drinking too much before I perform. It'll like dry my mouth out. I get on the stage. Don't get me wrong, I get the first line or whatever, but when I get to the second line, my mouth be cotton balls. You see what I'm saying? So
yeah,
that was one thing I had to learn. And then like I also like smoking before I get on, because it'll dry my mouth out too. So I just had to start drinking water before I go on. Like stop not smoking until after I perform, then I drink. After I perform, then I smoke. But if I try to get too high or get too whatever before I perform, it kind of slack my performance. You know what I'm saying? I slur my words, probably be a little off energy. But when I don't go in there smoking, I just be kind of sober. Man, I have the much energy as you can. Man, a lot of energy.
Great performance.
Great performance.
Okay. All right. So now we talking about the club a little bit, right? Let me ask you about this. Did you ever win the Coco Pellas?
Did I ever win?
You ever go on Coco Pellas?
Yeah, I've been in Coco Pellas before.
Yeah. So when I'm asking is because the night scene is a little different now. You know what I mean? It's especially for artists trying to get their music out. Coco Pellis Coco Pellis in the warehouse. You know what I mean? You get your song broke. You know what I mean? Everybody was a community amongst each other. You see what I'm saying? Now, what do you feel like Shreveport can do to get its artists a little bit on with the music? You see what I'm saying? We still got the clubs. We have clubs still. You know what I mean? But it's just it don't circulate like we wanted to at Coco Pellis. Is there a difference because of the music, or is there a difference because it's the clubs? You get what I'm asking?
Because of the people. I get what you're asking. I don't think it's now one of them. I think it's the people.
Talk to what you mean? Break it down.
You want to break it down to you?
Break it down to me, man.
They killing, man. Nobody want to go out and get killed, man. Who want to go out and get shot? Who you know want to go out and just have fun and end up getting shot?
Nobody.
So that's why. That's the main reason. Violence is never going to bring no crowd. Just think about it.
True.
So that's the main thing. That's what I see. If it weren't for the violence, bro, we would have a lot of people out. A lot of people want to go out. They just ain't finna go out and get shot. Who finna go out and just want to get shot? If somebody gets shot on the corner every other weekend, who gonna want to go out?
You right?
Nobody. Nobody want to get shot. You want to get shot?
Nah.
Shit, I don't either. So you see what I'm saying? Like, that's part of the reason. Don't get me wrong, people still go out because people don't give a fuck about that.
Mm-hmm.
Some people just like, I just want to live life anyway. I might die tomorrow. You know what I'm saying?
True.
So they're going to get them out anyways. But I think it'll get more people out if prices were a little cheaper too.
Mm-hmm.
Like, instead of charging $15, $20 at the door, some people charge it. You know what I'm saying? Keep free drinks. You know what I'm saying? Not free drinks, but free to get in some nights. You know what I'm saying? These here, that'll bring more people back.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Don't always charge $20 and $30. Don't get me wrong. I ain't saying that's not high, but a lot of people can't afford things around here.
True.
It's the cheapest city.
True.
You got the boat taking you out your money. So,
and they give you free drinks.
They give you free drinks. So
Right.
that's what I'm saying. So
Right.
probably down the price a little bit sometimes. Some nights, you know, have special nights. It'll bring more people out.
Do you think we need another Coco?
Hell yeah.
Why?
Because he's gonna make the city like the old times. Like right now, if we was to get that place what Coco's was,
Mm-hmm.
we get that place right now and we bring that ratchet back to that. Oh yeah, it's gonna be like the old baby again. Just think about it.
So okay, but it's Phoenix. Phoenix open. Why? Is it because of the DJs that play the music?
Mm-hmm.
Is it not?
There you go.
Is it not giving the what they but?
Some of the DJs that play the music. Like you can't play the music at no wrong timing. Like music has to be right at all times. Especially if everybody in the club get drunk. Don't nobody really too much want to hear no country song. Or no, you see what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, so like it just depends on the mode, the moment, the time, all that. Cause motherfuckers want to come and enjoy themselves. And if you playing the same song over and over, if you playing songs they don't really know, how they gonna enjoy themselves?
You right. You right.
Oh, so it is a DJ sometimes.
It's okay.
Depending on who the DJ is.
Okay.
The DJ control the crowd.
They do.
You know I know that, man.
Yes.
You right. I mean, okay. So it's the violence, it's the music that's being played, we're gonna say the DJs. You know what I mean? Okay. And the prices. So and so bringing Coco Pellis though. Coco Pellis, they was charging $40, especially.
See what I'm saying?
See what I'm saying? But you the kid, but you was
You enjoyed yourself for sure though. I ain't going in your face. You enjoyed yourself. But think about it. If you would have let it be $20, a lot of more people would have got in. True. Everybody can't pay $40. Don't get me wrong.
True.
Everybody can't pay $40.
True. Okay. The music scene in Shreveport. Alright? I gotta ask you this question first. What is the definition of ratchet in your meaning?
Man.
Talk to me.
Sexy, sassy,
Yeah.
know how to dance, all that type of shit got to do with ratchet. I mean, you gotta live a certain way. You gotta be from here.
Yeah. It's a lifestyle.
It's a lifestyle, brother.
It's
a lifestyle. You can't just speak ratchet if you ain't living it. You gotta be living in the ratchet city to be ratchet. We brung this ratchet shit here.
True.
Shout out to Manigo.
Shout out to Manigo. Gotta give the props. Okay. So the ratchet music, do you feel like it's still that ratchet music, or do you feel like it has changed?
A little bit. We still have a little of that ratchet music.
Talk to me.
We just need more of it. That's why Big B came back. Shout out to Big B again. He bringing that ratchet music back. Without them beats, there's like more ratchet. You gotta think about it. Everybody was dropping with Big B not too long ago.
True.
If you hear his beats everywhere.
True.
So with that being said, the ratchet is coming back already. The ratchet kind of left.
Man, I mean,
You really think about it.
It went out. What is it? It went out west.
Yes.
It went out
But
west.
it's coming back though. I wish old boy would never passed that rest in peace to he had that fire song, man, the light skin felt like that his name. Yes.
I'll get out my
Man, now that's ratchet music.
That's ratchet.
You see what I'm saying? Where he from?
He's Streetboy.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Oh, I'm with you.
That's
I'm
ratchet
with you.
music.
Okay.
That's what we need. We need more of that.
That's well, I had this conversation with my people sometimes. I think me and you had this conversation.
Yeah, we have.
About now people consider that jig music. It's not ratchet music. How do you feel about that?
I mean, it's like mixed now. It's kind of mixed. It's more ratchet, but it's a little jigger now. That's because everybody popping perks and shit now. You gotta think about it. That's why it's more of a pop pill thing now. Because everybody popping perks.
It's
Perk 30.
I just
Perk 30.
thought
You see
about
what I'm
that.
saying?
Yeah.
Everybody popping perks now, so shit. That's why I feel like it's pop pill music.
But they would consider that more of a Baton Rouge thing than a Shreveport thing.
Shreveport is Baton Rouge. You might as well say.
You right?
Same shit happened in Baton Rouge, same shit happened in Shreveport.
You right?
Niggas gun down right down the street. Same shit. Same shit happened there. Same shit happened here. We really is. Same thing.
It was.
And there's a lot of our fellas that generate from here to Baton Rouge anyway.
True.
That's the main scene. That's what we need. We need more our people from here connecting with Baton Rouge people. If we connect more with Baton Rouge people, that'll be a big scene. Just think about it, bro. Baton Rouge is where the main artists come from.
Right now, that's hot. That's hot. Baton Rouge, they
I
took over.
understand, but they can come up here. Why they can't come up here?
They do. They
Come
do.
more. Stay
They do.
more. Bring more to here.
I don't-
Bro, it's possible.
But okay, and this is just my thoughts. You see what I'm saying? I understand they got their own culture down there in Baton Rouge and whatnot, but I don't feel like when they come up here, they can't keep up with the lifestyle. Because people when people come here, it's like they get caught up in a web.
Right.
You know what I
Because
mean?
it's different. It's a little bit different.
Right.
A little bit different.
It is, and so they be. By the time they leave, they look hurt. You know what I mean? They look like they done been through some because you ain't never was born in the air out here. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
You never. It's like poison to you in a way. You
Right.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I feel like that's why a lot of people don't really, especially like bigger artists, like the artists that's hitting out there and come up here and do the same thing and have the same venue. They don't stay out here like that. You know what I mean? 'Cause especially Shreveport is family. You know what I mean?
Right.
If you Cedar Grove got his own family, Cooper Road got his own family, Queensboro got his own family. Everybody's like you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's small.
But it's small, but it's big.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I understand.
And so when you don't come down and you don't have connections, it make it hard for you.
Right.
You know what I mean? And you be trying to figure, and we don't. It's like
We don't give no information like that too much.
right
We charge for our information out here.
every time, every time. You know what I mean? And we don't care who you is at all. So it be situations, bro. Like I feel like it be steering off some artists that come down here. You know what I mean? Especially after they keep pushing that what's it called? I won't say Scarface, Ghostface, and got shot out here. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like that pushes a lot of things for the bigger artists, and it scares a lot of people. But I do applaud Bebe in this way for bringing artists. Like I feel like he started a trend of things like that. You had to go. If you want to do big shit, you got to go big. You see what I'm saying? Like he gonna bring the artists down there that brought a light on here. Like, and I feel like that's a thing we also missed that Coco Pettis brought. You know what I mean?
Right.
He was able to put an artist on, like a bigger artist down here, and then put local popping artists on there to boost them up. You see what I'm saying? Like, how do you feel about that? How do you feel about like a lot of clubs now are not letting artists, they're charging artists to rap and whatnot, to be on and perform before the other artists, even though that's the game.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? But
I feel like it can't be changed. You know what I mean? Like you say, it's the game. I feel like you can't change that part of the game. Like charging the artists to perform or trying to, because that's how they make their money. You gotta understand.
I get that.
That's how they make their money. So with that being said, if they feel like this, if they feel like you talented enough to get up there and have a crowd, then of course I won't charge you. But, or if you put in your work, you know what I'm saying? I put in work around here. So you know what I'm saying? I feel like I don't need to be paying to perform no more. You know what I'm saying? So, but with the baby situation, bringing more light here, bringing more people here, that's a good thing because like you start to see more people like messing with people on the outside, like in the industry already. Like you got people here from Shreveport that's connected with people in the industry already.
True.
You just got to get connected with them.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So, like he brought a lot of traffic through there. You know what I'm saying? So.
And we have other people. I just said that name because he's the bigger name right now that everybody know of, right? You know what I mean? So, but to keep pushing on and everything, like a lot has changed about Shreveport from the last time we talked, as far as on Cool and Dojo to now. You know what I mean? What are some things that you're bringing to the game that people may need to pay attention to? I don't say may, they need to pay attention to.
They need to pay attention to the way they rap.
I'm saying no, what you bringing to the game that these people need to pay attention to.
Man, I'm bringing truth to the game. I'm bringing a difference to the game. Like the way I rap, things I talk about, not as exactly as like everybody else talk about in Shreveport. You know what I mean? Trying to talk about something different. I'm trying to like what I bring is trying to get some people out the game of what they in, like the type of shit they in. You don't have to go shoot nobody for free. You don't have to be in it. You got your own mind, do what you want to do. So I bring that side of it. All this side of my music, like trying to tell people what's happening, what's going on out here in the street, but what's really going on. That's the side I bring. I try to keep them out the bullshit. If you listen to my music, I'm really trying to keep you out the bullshit. Because I'm speaking it in my songs. I'm trying to keep you out the bullshit. I tell you what go on in Shreveport to let you know, like, you come out here and you don't know what you're doing, and you know what I'm saying? You can get caught down bad, not knowing. So I'm speaking good words. That's what I bring to music. Yes.
Cause I asked that because it was a song that you played for me while cutting my hair, and it was like a lot about like you were talking about sacrifice. You see what I'm saying? And a lot of in this game we have to go through a lot of sacrifices when it comes down to money, family, friends, passion, anything like that. You know what I'm saying? How important was that to build the person that you are now and the character that you are now?
I can say, like, cutting people off. I had to cut certain people off. I had to put certain people in the category, certain people that I just can't mess with because they all about money. They get money from me. They get money just because you rap. It's just a lot with family, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can still love my family. Like, I love my family a lot. But, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of harder to go see them and do stuff with them when I ain't barely got the time as it is. You know what I'm saying? To drop my music, you know. I'm already working. And then, you know, it's just sacrificing. Like, okay, like, I just got my house, you know what I'm saying, paying the mortgage now.
So congratulations to my bro. Yay.
So really, I can't really just always put my money towards music. I have to sacrifice and pay all my bills sometimes instead of just dropping the song. You see what I'm saying? So it's like making hard sacrifices. It's very hard. So
that's real. But you made it, my brother.
Yeah.
You made it. You've been dropping on their asses, bucking their asses up. You see what I'm saying? Got some shit that they don't even know that's about to come. You know what I mean? And bust them over the head. We ain't gonna get to that right now. It's coming, though.
And some more clothes coming.
Come on now, you got to. Hey,
I got some summer shit coming, y'all.
Come on, okay, you got to. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. You know, I'm gonna try some Hoochie Daddy shorts this year. You got some Hoochie Daddy shorts,
Yeah, I ain't gonna have no Hoochie Daddy, but I'm gonna have some shorts.
Okay, all right.
And I'm gonna have some shorts though.
Man, I'm trying to bring it back to the '90s, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Get my jersey together and shit like that, and with the Hoochie Daddy shorts with the J's on. You see?
Oh yeah.
With the retro one though.
You gonna pull some though?
You see what I'm saying?
You
gonna bust those on their ass on the two. You see what I'm saying? Oh man, but wow. But look, man, this is the part of the interview, bro, the podcast that I like to call this or that, and finish the sentence. You ready for me?
Kinda. I don't know.
All right. We're gonna start y'all easy, right? Super villain or superhero?
Superhero.
Why?
Cause like, I don't want to be a villain. I want to be the one that help everybody and be the hero. And, you know what I'm saying? Save people. You know what I'm saying? Like, get people out of the bullshit. Try to keep them out of the bullshit. Help people with their bills. Help people with their. I want to be able to give people shit. Give back. So I want to be the hero.
Okay. Marvel or DC?
Marvel.
Why?
I grew up on Marvel. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I grew up on it. I can't get past it. I fuck with DC, but I gotta go with Marvel.
You gotta go to Marvel. Okay. All right.
That. Not, you get this or that, right?
Yeah.
That. Marvel. That.
All right. Now, you could either. Now we're gonna turn it up a little bit. You can either not taste, smell, feel, or not know how to read and write.
Oh, it is tough. Okay, smell, taste,
And feel.
And what else?
Or
And not know how to write.
Or not know how to read and write.
I gotta have to read and write. So I'd say smell, not smell.
No, you got it's all three. It's all three.
It's either not smell, not it.
Yeah, it's either not smell, touch, or not smell, taste, or feel,
I need that.
or not be able to read and write.
Not be able to read and write. Fuck it. Cause man, look, who don't want to touch? Who don't want to taste?
Right.
Who don't want to feel?
Right.
Shit. Hey, I just be illiterate. I just be slow. Fuck it.
Okay. All right.
But them think about this God-given shit.
That
That is too to read it right.
Right, but the
that's
taste,
God,
the feel, yeah, that's natural.
That's natural. Them senses. You need all five. You need five of them.
True. You just be one dumb motherfucker. You see what I'm saying? Oh, okay. All right. You in a room about this big, right? For 20 minutes, you get $20 million, right? But you gotta sit in the room with either a tiger, a bear, an anaconda, like a big ass snake, right? An alligator, or a gorilla. Who you see? 20 minutes.
Do I have to sit there just like watch them?
Yeah, in a room this big.
Or I can't do nothing to them?
I mean, you can. Y'all just in the room. Y'all sitting. You here sitting. Who you sitting with?
I take the alligator.
Take the alligator.
Yeah.
Why?
Because we can eat alligator. I kill him.
Go chop his ass.
Chop his ass up. I chop his ass up.
Okay, all right.
But we can't eat alligator though.
Right. You're right.
I eat his ass. Chop him up.
Okay. All right. Now, it's a snail, right?
Slimy.
Yeah. And know where you at 24/7. You can't run from it. You can't kill it. You can't destroy it. Right? I'm talking about a snail. If it touches you, you die. Or once a week, right? Once a day, right? You don't know when it's gonna happen, but you know it's gonna happen. You gotta fight an orangutan with a sword.
I gotta fight orangutan with a sword, and I got a snail running behind.
No. Either or. Which one you doing?
You said I got a snail running behind me.
And know where you at 24/7.
And I can't. If it touch me, I'm dead.
You dead.
And I got an orangutan
They fight you.
with a sword.
Once you see a sword, you know it's on.
I'm a dead.
You got to fight.
I'm a dead motherfucker.
Which one you doing?
Shit, probably the snail. I'd rather die slow than die not feeling it. I don't want that orangutan.
Yeah.
Them motherfuckers strong too.
Yeah,
You should die quick shit.
That's what I'm saying. I just die from the snail.
Oh, okay. All right. Every time you get in the car, you gotta fight a chicken. Or once a week. Alright? Or you never know, but you gotta fight a bear. Which one you doing? Once you hear you gotta fight a bear, you know it's
First
on.
one.
You fight the chicken every time you get in the
Every
car.
time I get in the car. I ain't fucking with that big ass bear.
Alright. Okay. $600 million. 600 big ones, right? You have to run to your mom. Go ahead and say, this is for everything that you've done for me. Hit her. Right? As soon as you hit her, she gets the $600 million. But you can't tell her why you hit her. Or get in a boxing ring with Mike Tyson in his prime. And for every time he land a punch on you, that's $1 million. What you doing?
Mike Tyson.
Why?
I love my mama. I ain't trying to punch on my mama.
$600 million.
But I will though.
600 million.
I
I'm talking
punch
about
on
as soon as you hit him, you run up to it and be like, this is for everything you done for me. Hit him. As soon as if you knock out, you knock out. If you don't, she still gets whatever cost. She gets $600 million.
I just take the punches. Man.
You take the punch.
Yeah.
You go.
For a
You
couple
go
million.
for a few million. You gonna take 2 punches to get all out of that?
Yeah, I take 2.
Okay.
Get 2-3 million. I can use that 3 million to get to that 600 million. I don't want to hit my mama though.
You right.
I don't want to hit my mama. I don't want to have to knock her out. I know I'm gonna put her to sleep. See what I'm saying?
And you can't tell her why you hit her.
That's what I'm saying. I ain't gonna do that.
Okay. All right.
She ain't gonna never forgive me.
You think so? After you get $600 million?
My mama don't care about that.
You don't think she gonna put it together?
My mama don't care about
After you hit her, you be like, she gets $600 million. You don't think she just go?
that. She gonna love me, but she ain't gonna care about that.
She just go.
She still gonna want to get on my ass. She still gonna be mad at me.
She gonna catch her one.
Yeah, she gonna catch her one.
Yeah, my mama do the same with it.
Yeah, she
I
gonna
get
catch
that.
her one.
I get that. All right. Finish the sentence, man. If I had 24 hours to rule the world, I would do.
Say it again.
If I had 24 hours to rule the world, I would do.
It's kind of hard to finish that sentence. If I had 24 hours to rule the world, what would I do? Well, I make sure everybody's straight in the world. You know what I'm saying? I make sure everybody got the even amount of money. I make sure, you know, everybody got free health care.
Mm-hmm.
I make sure, you know what I'm saying? I make sure everybody got their fathers in their life, they ain't in jail. You know what I'm saying? I make sure the kids straight. You know what I'm saying? I make sure we have places where we can party, where we don't have to, you know what I'm saying, worry about inside.
Mm-hmm.
I make sure every school have one of them little things in the airport that, you know, you put your hands up so guns can't get in. I put one of them in every school so I can stop the school violence. It's a lot I do if I had to rule the world for the last day. It's a lot.
Okay. If I wasn't an artist, I'll be.
Man, I'd be a barber still. If I wasn't an artist, I'd just keep cutting hair. Or if I wasn't an artist, I'd probably have my own what's the name company, cutting grass or something. You know what I'm saying? Something like that.
Something you have a business.
I have a
entrepreneur.
business, yeah.
Okay. My favorite position is
Shoe guard.
Shingo. Okay. All right. My name is Frank J, and I am a
Bro.
type here. Come on now.
Yeah.
All right. Man, look into the camera, man. Tell the people how to get in contact with you. They want to feature anything like that. and give the people some gems to leave with.
Okay. If you want to get in touch with me, you can go to Instagram, Original Frank J. It'll pop up. Or you can go to Facebook, Frank J. Or you can hit me up on Instagram in my inbox and try to get in touch with me. Or you can catch me at Skrilla's Barbershop on North Market.
Type shit.
I'm always there cutting hair, so you can catch me there. So you're trying to get in touch with me. And the gems that I need to give some people is I need to try to get some of the youngsters away from the violence, like more of the people that's older and that's like, you know, that guiding people in the right area and all that. We need to get the kids and try to talk to them to not go in the same path we went in. You know what I'm saying? And like, I also feel like it's a lot of, I don't want to just talk about the parents, but I have to be real. I feel like they feeding them money instead of talking to them and having conversations with them. They more giving them money. You see what I'm saying? You can't solve problems with money.
True.
You gotta actually talk to these people. That's why, like, you see a lot of kids like killing themselves and doing all type of stuff because they don't be knowing their kids' situation. So it's good to talk to your kids. And one more thing that's very serious, why everything is really going on. You got kids that's 7 years old and 8 years old got phones. When we was little, did you have a phone?
Yeah,
Did you have a phone? Did you have a phone? Why 7, 6, and 5 and all of your olds got phones at this age? They shouldn't be able to have a phone. You should be able to take them to school and it's a phone at school. They get in trouble or anything go wrong, go call somebody. Phone. Why do all the kids have phones now? That's a problem, really. That's really a problem. I feel like it's a problem. You know what I'm saying? They really create a lot of problems with, you know, stuff that go on. You don't know who talking to that little baby on the phone. You don't know who they talking to. You don't know what's going on. You don't know what they seeing. Why should they have a phone at 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 9? Like they shouldn't have a phone. I swear, man, I didn't went places and be around people and I be like, it's an iPhone? And the baby probably been tore it up and all that. I be like, this his phone? Yeah, this his phone. How this baby got an iPhone?
And know how to work it.
And know how to work it. That's what I'm saying. Like, don't get me wrong. A certain age, ain't no wrong with having the phone 12, 13, 14. Ain't no wrong with it. But when we was young, we couldn't have those phones. But mama tell you, I ain't give you no phone. We need to get back to that. We need to get back, you know what I'm saying, putting these kids on, you know what I'm saying, like the outside world, like we used to be, the outside world instead of just, don't get me wrong, they shooting outside, so it's kind of hard for them to put them on the outside world, but still, like these phones, kids having phones at a young age, we don't even be doing it no more, because we didn't have it. They kept us from a lot of shit.
True.
So,
Okay.
I'm dropping some gems on that.
Okay.
Oh, and stop killing, please. Stop killing.
Stop the violence.
Stop the violence,
Stop the
man.
violence.
So we can have some fun, so we can work together and do stuff.
Type shit.
It ain't gonna never work right if violence steady going around.
You right. You right.
We need to stop the violence.
Self-destruction. You heard it was
Yeah.
self-destruction.
Yeah,
I'm gonna bring that back. We're gonna get all the
Yeah.
rappers to the gonna do the
Facts.
for real shit. All right,
Yeah.
we gonna talk.
It can help. Hey, I know you seen they go Young Boy and what they do with that. Say he didn't kill her too. They cool now. They got over some
Fredo?
shit. Nah, not Fredo, man. They
I
want
know you talking about dirt.
Nah, it ain't Dirt. It's damn, what's that nigga name? He a good rap. Well, he don't rap too much. But they say he a killer. I can't think of his name right now.
Jay Prince.
But
Jay Prince.
yeah, Prince.
Oh, Jay.
You see how they got cool?
Yeah,
whatever.
with
But
Birdman and all
if
that.
they can get cool, anybody can get cool. So I feel like we need to work together. We need to stop all the violence. Stop all that. You know what I'm saying?
You right.
Yeah.
You right.
Yeah.
But
We
man,
got a
we
lot of
gonna
talent.
huh?
We got a lot of talent.
More than a lot, man. We got tons of everybody talented in the city. You just gotta know how to work. You gotta strategize this and put the bullshit aside. You say, my boy, Mr. Davis, stop the drama. Stop the drama.
Stop it.
But nah, man, I appreciate you coming through, man.
No problem,
Coming
bro.
through. It ain't your first time. It ain't gonna be your last
Nah,
time.
it
You
ain't.
see what I'm saying? Anytime you dropping something, bro, I know we working together and stuff like that. You drop the project, come holler at me. You know, I'm promote you. I got you. You see what I'm saying?
Appreciate it.
Man, the dojo is open. You know what I mean? But appreciate you coming through, dog. We gonna get up out of here. You know, introduce your video, man, so we get up out of here.
Man, y'all already probably heard it. If you ain't heard it, check in. It's on YouTube. It's on every platform. Just go to anything. Just type in Frank J like this.
Come on. And we out here.
We out here.
Shady, where we going?
city making plays like this. Can't be sober, need a perky, pop it bag like this. Work my shoulder, hit my dance, I'm the man like this. In the club, I need that Remy, got me moving like this. You can tell by the way I dress and look how I'm coming. In the club, me and my posse take go. We going dumb it. Nigga looking stupid, must don't know that we getting money. One word, make a sound, 4, 5, going dump it. You can tell by my eyes that I'm loaded, but I'm focused. Straight 5, self, piece 14, whatever. Feeling good, smelling good, don't make me bust your head open. We the shit up in the trenches.
I got no base. You ain't never seen a nigga fresh to death, popping tag like this. In the club, work my shoulder, show my bag like this. Clothing line popping, music popping, yeah, like this. Yeah, nigga, I'm like this. Yeah, nigga, I'm like this. If you want it, you can get it. Yeah, nigga, like this. 5 grand, 10 grand, nigga, rollie, I'm a rich. Got it popping out the trenches, bitch, nigga, I'm the shit. Yeah, nigga, I'm like this. Yeah, nigga, I'm like this.
Baby, he be posted. Get you toasted. Niggas tryna get out. I play the shit the closest. I ain't a hostess. Don't be looking like them roaches. I might get out when they. I keep a bitch focused.